355 days. Unsaid, unheard. Just like the rest of the story. Or actually, more like, just like, Little
A
Wayne's
lot of the
music.
story you don't find out until you're like near the end.
Yeah, that's actually unsaid, unheard, just like most of Kanye West's music.
You tried to cop a feel on a puppet.
Yeah.
How's that make you feel, Roxas?
Still no blanket. How cheap is an establishment? Like, budget cuts.
I mean, he's sleeping with his shoes on too.
What if you stepped in, like I said, I think a long time ago, what if you stepped in Heartless crap? Like, and how, I mean, their bed looks pretty flat. Like, you could just be sitting on like a table with a pillow.
Organization 13 had to make budget cuts.
Yeah, they didn't even have showers. They take showers in the Little Mermaid world. Yes. This is just Roxas trying to put all the pieces together. Very annoyingly. It's like he's just saying things we already know. To Roxas. I don't know, just take out the X in your name and then swirl the letters around. Maybe I'll be able to figure it out. But if he actually thought about that and did that, I think he would have a much better understanding. He knows he's a nobody of somebody already, so just switch the letters around. And now he wants to go find his answers. Because he's going through puberty. Or actually, nobody don't go through puberty. That would just be silly. Why do you have Chinese-looking eyes? I'm serious. Like, if it ends up being Axel or ends up like sacrificing him or something, and he's the reason why the series or Xehanort ends, I'd be like, huh. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, we do get a lot from the story, but at the same time, I don't really want
empty time, like where he's just.
Yeah, I don't really want that to happen. At the same time, I can definitely see that the developers would probably do that because this is Kingdom Hearts.
I feel like the amount that he's been in this or in the games,
yeah,
like they didn't have to put him in Kingdom Hearts 2, but they did.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know how they put him in
he's
Kingdom
actually,
Hearts 2 without making this game first.
The thing goes, he actually, in Chain Memories, he was actually supposed to die. Popular fan demand brought him back for Kingdom Hearts 2. He was supposed to die at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2 when you have that battle with him and like Roxas right before you like you remember that, like where he meets him again, like in the underground or whatever, and they fight again. He was supposed to die there again. Halfway through the development of the second game, they said, no, we still want him. So they brought him back in the same game again, and then they just decided to leave him. So he was supposed to die actually like around like 3 times.
They're probably going to make him die in the third one.
And Maleficent was supposed to die in the first game. Popular demand brought her back. They brought her back. They didn't do anything with her, so she's useless. She doesn't do anything. She's not even important to any of this after Kingdom Hearts 1. Only in Birth by Sleep in Kingdom Hearts 1 does she do anything.
Finding out the truth doesn't always work out for the best. What makes you so sure about it? I have the right to know the truth.
No, you don't.
How did I even get here? Why am I so special? Where did I learn how to use the key?
Why is this series so complicated? Answer their questions, Axel.
What is so wrong with wanting some answers?
Roxas,
is finally starting to ask.
Roxas, you need your coffee. You're just tired. No, don't stop that Stockholm Syndrome crap.
You just gotta trust me, Roxas.
Yeah. You karate chopped action, my friend. I can't trust you ever again. Roxas, can we share ice cream together? No, that sounds gay. Oh my gosh, he's finally starting to lead on. Roxas. If Roxas didn't do any of this, I think Kingdom Hearts 2 would have probably been a completely different game. Because of what he's doing here, he ends up messing things up. Oh, I got winner. Winner. Ta-dee. What do you get now? You get Kingdom Hearts 3 early. But it's unfinished! No doubt. Fine, we'll give you Metal Gear Solid 5. That's still unfinished.
No.
This scene is actually shown in Kingdom Hearts 2 as well.
This is the one when somebody's running up, or Riku's running buildings.
Yeah, that'll be later. This is just when he's sleeping first. How'd you get over there? We installed a tracking device in your butthole.
Why did the Keyblade choose me? I have to know. You can't
Because
turn
you're
your
Sora.
You get on their bad side and they'll destroy you. No one will.
That is true. Except for Xemnas. That'd be very, very sad. It's actually kind of sad, though.
Mm-hmm.
And go ahead and call the gauge to the side. Ooh, 356. One more day after this, and we're done. It's a very white room. Very boring, too. White flowers as well. This place has all the life sucked out of it. Go to your clothes.
She's like, I'm the true.
Now, before you sit
Nobody-
down, I need to make your clothes white. You can't have too much
Isn't
color.
she
What?
Kyrie's nobody nominee?
Spoiler alert, yeah, she is.
And
And she is.
Shion's just the created.
Yeah, she's a puppet, but she's taking the form of Kyrie.
Oh, okay.
What do you want?
In fact, if you just take her hair and replace it with Naminé, it looks exactly the same
Mm-hmm.
for various reasons.
First, I just wanted to be with
That's a
Roxas
good
and Axel
drawing.
forever. But
You know, for an artist who does a lot of drawing, she has like a first grade level of art,
these aren't really even.
and you see her drawing a lot. I think practice makes perfect.
She's just scribbling with crayons all day. I mean, what else does she do? She's got a boring house.
My friend Trey is a better artist than you.
Like, what does she even do in that house all day?
Besides watching Sora, I guess just drawing. You'll actually see in Kingdom Hearts 2, she draws a lot of pictures in this room, all over the walls and stuff like that. I'll show them all. Actually, no. If you're here next time, I'm gonna make you do the entire Roxas part. So
If you return your memories to him, then you will disappear. In exchange for not having your own.
yeah, like see, if you just replace her hair and give it Naminé's or other one, they look exactly the same for various reasons. Because they both have the face of Kyrie.
No one will remember you.
So you're kind of talking to yourself, sort of, in a way. I mean,
For all the powers I possess, I can't keep even one piece of the memory called
she has a power to get rid of memories, to get memories back, but she can't help keep like select memories. You have very selective powers, Naminé. Your
otherwise
drawing
I
sucks.
wouldn't be here. I also know that Roxas
But wait, if she is Kyrie's nobody, Kyrie, like in the caves when Kyrie was drawing Sora's face and all that, Kyrie draws pretty good.
Mhm.
Why do you suck?
Mhm.
Just a question, just a little question there.
just yet.
We don't want Roxas feeling Sora at all. Just to say about that, but
You won't be alone. I asked someone else too. There just isn't anything else I can do.
she has Axel.
Alright. Thank you.
At least Axel's a nice guy. He's willing to do that, but at the same time,
You're ready.
you can't
Let's go see Sora.
portray the organization too, otherwise they'll destroy him. So. Naminé, the hot pocket is ready. It is ready.
You're almost here. It's nasty.
You left this whore. Who let this whore in here? She's wearing black. I don't like that. Darn whores.
I can handle this.
You can't. You're a whore.
Shio!
Hey, where are you going? You didn't even leave the room. Naminé, the hot pocket.
Mhm.
Come with me.
She's about to fight all of them.
Oh gosh.
Get stuck with the icky jobs.
He says that a lot. Besides, got it memorized. Darn anime tropes.
Oh, it's just him.
He's not really that much of a threat. I mean,
Shion, what are you gonna do?
I'm convinced that half the battles in Kingdom Hearts 2 when you fight with him, he's holding back because
To where I belong.
of emotional connection to people, I guess. Because when you fight him in the actual like organization room or whatever, like when they're data copies or whatever, he doesn't hold back at all, and like he'll kill you in like 2 hits.
Something about this just stinks.
So
It's for the good of everyone.
But how do you know that? Everybody thinks they're right.
This
And that's why the Kingdom Hearts canon will never be clear.
They're gonna destroy you.
Again?
Please don't hold back, Axel. Promise.
But he always does. I just said he always holds back. Now for the biggest freak out moment of the game.
What's your problem? You both think you can do whatever you want. I'm sick of it.
I like this theme song.
Go on.
This is
you just keep
Roxas.
running.
This is actually the song you hear when you fight Roxas in the
Gonna bring you back.
battle on Kingdom Hearts 2. And keep in mind, guys, we're watching cutscenes, so there would have been gameplay and all this in between all this stuff. A lot of it.
So he's just beat her up, really.
Yeah, so you have a boss battle with her. I guess I don't know who you're fighting as actually as a boss battle. I didn't get that far in the game, but I think you probably fight as Axel, and then he wins anyway. But he's been cut up. I mean, you can't really tell that. There's no cuts on, but still. I've seen enough hentai to know where this went. I'm going to take this to my room.
He just picks her up with one arm.
And Axel in the showers. D5 7? We're getting one more day. Dang it. Alright, we're reaching the very end, guys. We're reaching it. We're getting there. This is the one. This is probably the weirdest part. So he tried to run away, and he obviously knows. Like, there's nowhere else to go. Like, besides the crappy worlds, you could always go back to, you know, Chini. Something like that. I'm surprised you didn't fall off there, Roxas. Don't wriggle around like that.
Where did she get that from? Her pocket? It's nice.
Yes.
It doesn't even have a wrapper on it.
From the
Pocket lint all over it.
from the plot hole. That's where she got it from a big old plot hole. And this is the, like I said, this is the weirdest part. Now let me show you guys how Roxas sees her. Oh my gosh. Oh god.
Is this Sora?
Even if I'm not ready, I have to make this choice. You have poured so many memories into me. Given
And
me
guys,
so
here comes
much
the final twist.
that I feel like I'm about to overflow. Look at me,
She has all the
Roxas.
memories and stuff she needs now. She's complete.
If you see somebody else's face, a boy's face, then that means I'm almost ready. This puppet will have to play her part. Roxas, this is
Sora got
So I saw that. I'm like, what the crap? How did we get to this? That was a really odd twist. I was like, it's not actually Sora. It's just that all the memories now from Sora and her have gotten together. So now she's taking the final
your
form,
next, Roxas.
and she's Sora. She has all of Sora's memories now.
Me too.
So now she looks like him.
This is why I was created.
What kind of twist was that?
Fight scene.
That would have been a big battle. Actually, the boss battle is like it's like 5 forms.
Oh,
Oh, complete anime bull crap. Like she just like
he
changed.
lost his memory.
Like I'm forgetting
Yeah,
something.
now he defeated her. The memories,
You'll be
all the memories that happened to
Oh,
her
yeah.
are now scattered. They're out. She's done.
Roxas.
Her mission here is done. Well, actually, she wasn't supposed to fight him like that, but she didn't want to, you know, go with Zen's plan anymore. Wherever he had her, so he just wanted him to kill her.
One who did this to you?
No,
And now he's, I guess, because she sucked out his memories
it's my
and
choice.
I was wondering why he forgot everything at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2.
yeah,
He
this
didn't know
explains
anything.
why. Because she sucked out all his memories and she had it there, looking like
And
Sora.
nothing.
Yeah, she now he beat her, so all the memories are. Now the memories, half the memories have gone back into Sora because now
Oh, okay.
she's no longer there. She's not holding the memories back for
And
him.
now
Mhm.
I am
So
going
wake up.
back.
But Roxas still has some of
with
them.
him.
But he's kind of forgotten now.
Roxas.
I bet.
I need you.
Like he still has some of them. They're
Do
kind of
me
like
a
dormant
favor.
in his body.
Mhm.
They haven't
Those
triggered like they
hearts
triggered
that
for
I've
her.
captured. Kingdom hearts.
Oh,
Set
gosh.
them free.
How's he supposed to do that?
Heart. Free them?
He's supposed to go fight the moon? Yeah, for some reason, Kingdom Hearts keeps changing. At first, in the first game, it's a door. Second game, it's a giant moon.
But you can't
I mean,
let Zemnis
what is it?
have
What
Kingdom
is it?
Hearts.
And the third game is probably just gonna be Axel. Maybe. I don't know.
Goodbye,
Or Sora.
Roxas.
I seriously, I don't know. I seriously see like Axel doing something in Kingdom Hearts 3.
I'm glad.
Otherwise, why would they give him a Keyblade? He has to be important in some way.
Oh,
And again, Kairi has a Keyblade
and
too.
of course,
Everybody and their grandma has a Keyblade by Kingdom Hearts 3.
you're both my best friends.
Now, this would have been a sad scene, but the thing is, the game is so oddly paced.
That's
It's
the
like,
truth.
yeah, it's sad that she has to leave. I think I actually pause the game here, actually, to explain something.
No. Shion,
Yeah, I paused the
who
game.
else will I have ice cream with?
Now, that, I
That's
paused the
all-
game to explain that
all
that
you
scene,
care about.
yes, that scene does not mean a sex joke. I'm trying to tell you guys that. I haven't paused the game and explained that, no, that was not what it was meant for, so stop thinking it's a sex joke. Now we return to our regularly scheduled programming. Jeez.
Wow.
All you guys think it's a sex joke. It is not a sex joke. It just sounds like one. Let us return to our regularly scheduled program. Anytime. Even pause there. I'm like, I just have to pause that and explain to you guys that's not what they were going for. That's where all the jokes for this game come from. It's that one line. Who am I going to have ice cream with? Because ice cream is apparently a euphemism for sex. And now she's gone. She's dead. What the? She's behind a shell? What the heck?
She turned into a shell.
Oh my
Final
gosh!
form.
Transformers.
Shion.
Nobody's in disguise. So what is Roxas turned into? A Keyblade? Zemnis turns into lightsabers. Actually, no. Zemnis has lightsabers. It's so odd. You can actually fight. Spoiler alert! Alert! You can actually fight Zemnis in Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix. The final secret boss battle, you'll fight an organization member with lightsabers. He doesn't have his face shown, but you fight him anyway. And in the second game, you fight Zemnis. He has the exact same moveset and everything. So you put two together, it's Zemnis in the first game.
Mm-hmm.
So why did he go back in the first game to fight Sora and try to kill him there? Wouldn't that mess up his plans here? Oh, he got the winner.
He got the winner. What? He's like, ooh,
I won,
Sora?
but I also lost friends.
Roxas holding back on me.
He won. Oh, 3 5 8 days.
Believe.
You just gotta believe. Yeah, here, Peter Pan. Now here it comes. Remember that ending cutscene of Kingdom Hearts 1, which was so like epic, and cool. Yeah, well, now it's in the game's graphics, and it doesn't look as epic to me. Yeah, see now this in the actual game, it would have cut to a cutscene where he pulls out 2 like normal Keyblades that Sora has, like the normal 2 ones, and then they transform into those. So meaning that he can, I guess somehow he had 2 normal ones, and they transform. I don't know how that makes sense, but it does explain how in Kingdom Hearts 2, when Roxas goes back to Sora, why Sora can like dual wield. Because if he couldn't, if he could do it on his own without having Roxas, why didn't he do it in the first game?
That means he got the Keyblade from Roxas, or he got it from...
I guess he got the ability from Roxas. That's where Roxas went back into Sora. So I guess whatever memories that Roxas had of using 2 Keyblades, Sora now has. That makes sense. It's just that, like, some people think like Sora could always do that. He just didn't know. Why didn't he do it in Kingdom Hearts 1? He got like a bunch of Keyblades from this world. It would be my first thing to. I mean, personally, if I had 2 swords and I knew how to dual wield, I'd wield 2 swords. So. This is the fight scene everybody's been waiting for. And all he does is he just slices the air. And they look at this. Mastership air slicing skills, and they all just die. See, they were so amazed by all that air slicing. Well, that's just anime in that show. They didn't even touch the bad guys at all.
Wait, so does that have Roxas under the hood?
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yes. So you remember the first game, like the final, like if you get all 100%, you get that
I'm here
cutscene.
for you. Why are you trying to
This
stop
is like
me?
where Sora or whatever.
Because I
this is
want
what it
back
means.
the rest of Sora's memories. Sora? Enough
But
about
see
Sora.
now, because the memories are
You have some kind of plan?
from Shion are starting to go away,
I'll
then
set Kingdom
now
Hearts free. Then everything will be the way it
Riku
was.
is actually starting to forget who
She'll
Shion
come
is.
back.
She doesn't exist
The
anymore,
three
so
of us
therefore
can be
everybody has to
together.
forget who she is. Which explains why they never bring her up in any of the other games. I mean, I do like some of the twists that they go and try to take, but at the same time, it seems kind of
Either way,
complicated.
I can't let you go doing anything crazy.
There we go, turn that way.
I'm free Commentates, and I'm going to find Sora. I want Shion back.
Rox's story is pretty sad though.
Yeah.
He existed just to end up fading away.
Yeah. It kind of makes you think, what's the point? He can't be brought back at all. Because if he comes back out of Sora, then Sora will fall back asleep. Because his memories will be gone again. So there's no way he can come back. So what was the point of bringing him in the first place? The only benefit of having him was for Sora to have two secrets.
Nominate exist? If...
Well, she's through. No, well, she can't come out either. She goes back into Kyrie at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So she and both she and Roxas go back to Sora.
Well, didn't Nominate have Kyrie's memories of Sora? Because Sora kind of forgot
Well, I think no. It's more like
Sora, or she forgot his name.
well, Kyrie's a princess apart or whatever. So I don't think Sora's way of doing it was a bit different
Oh.
because he went through Castle Oblivion and he lost his memories. Like, yeah. So Kyrie kind of just like missed that second step of like losing memories. She didn't get there.
Oh, okay.
So and she never met her nobody first of all. So she's on the island and
I thought he was about to stab him.
yeah, I thought that. I'm like, dang.
I was like, dang.
Well, I mean, Riku, don't hold back. Yeah, but see, Riku's starting to slowly forget all his memories about her. Well, that's a really quick pass out. When can you do blue fire? No, like seriously, when did you learn the power to do that? Actually, no, he can do that in Kingdom Hearts 2 as well when he when you team up with him at the end of the game. But
I thought you were stronger than that.
what?
Get real.
Wait,
Look,
what?
one of us is winning.
Oh,
So it's true. You
Oh.
really somebody. Guess Diz
He
was
didn't
right
even
after
know.
all.
no.
What are you talking about?
Huh.
I am me. Nobody else.
What you just said, dude. That's what Sora always says to Riku whenever they have epic anime slice. Wait, you just saw that. He had a shield up.
Yeah.
Why did that hurt him?
How many times do I have to beat
He had a
you?
shield.
All right.
Look, my dad beat me
No other choice.
a lot. In fact, that's why I have my blindfold on. I don't want to show you how.
Final
Release the
four.
power in my heart.
And here we
The dark power that I've been holding back.
go.
Even
This is why he looks like a certain person in Kingdom Hearts 2.
That's why what?
He looks like a certain. Remember, like in Kingdom Hearts 2 when you meet him,
Mm-hmm.
and he doesn't look like Riku.
Yeah.
This is why. But let's go out. He finally just releases all the dark power he's been trying to hold back, which is why he had the blindfold on, and it's all over. He looks exactly like Ansem. Why? Well, because Ansem, and that is the ever-living crap out of him. See that, right? I mean, like, he's squeezing the shit out of him.
I have accepted it.
And now he's squeezing really crap. What if you crush his bones? Well, he's a nobody. Never mind. He probably doesn't have any bones. And now the final memories of all them together are starting to really fade away out of everybody's minds. And she's starting to fade away. As you can see, she's going invisible there.
Mm-hmm.
She's being taken away from the equation now. Now nobody's going to remember her at all. I don't know. I don't actually know if Xemnas still remembers who she is or whatever. I don't know, but they don't really explain that in other games. But I'm guessing everybody's forgot who she is,
Mm-hmm.
like they were supposed to. So. He doesn't want Diz to see who he is. Because, again, Diz is somebody who didn't exactly like Ansem, the bad guy,
He
that
could
much.
feel Sora. Oh, he told you about it, did he? Ridiculous. Nobody
Ridiculous.
feel anything.
Boys don't cut feels. Only
If he had
men
met
can do
Sora,
such things.
things might have been different.
Indeed. Then he can cut feels in his private parts, too. It's really disgusting. Riku, did he touch you? I'm not going to answer that.
Roxas, don't be
Why do you have a
sad.
hood on, Riku? I don't want to show you my face.
I came from you and Sora. I am you, the same way that I am Sora.
And that's confusing in a nutshell.
But the memories themselves.
That's kinda
will never
weird.
go away.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Memories of you.
What is going through Nomura's head when he writes this? Like, does he understand that only he understands this kind of crap?
He was probably reading the story. He's like, oh, that makes sense.
Well, he's wearing a bunch of belts and zippers. He's probably sitting in his office just wearing all this crap. In fact, he's probably blindfolded with the belts. And he just writes all this crap. Like, what the heck? Nobody understands half this crap. They have to. You shouldn't have to super like think about every single story and every little plot line.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what makes a good story. I mean, even Metal Gear Solid Mate does a better job at it, and that's confusing as all crap too.
I mean, because they worked at it, and it was something that was like worked out really good.
Yeah. This is the beginning. This is what you see in the opening of Kingdom Hearts 2. At the very first scene, you see Ruckus waking up, and he's like, another dream about him. Because he dreams about boys, I guess.
He's just a normal kid. In a
And-
city with no people.
Yeah, now you're probably wondering, how did he get here and all that? Well, Kingdom Hearts 2 explains that, the next game. So,
It's
what?
going to explain how he got there?
Yeah, like what Diz and
Oh.
that club character did to bring him here to this place. And why he feels like he's normal now. He's kind of being tricked, but whatever. And now he's somehow just automatically friends with Hayner Pence and Olette. But it explains why. It's because it's entirely just a virtual reality. And it's being tricked into thinking they're his real friends. So they're keeping him in here to keep him in check so they can watch over him
7 days
until they need him to
go,
return to Sora.
And then my summer vacation's over.
But then how does that explain 5 days over 2? What does 2 days mean? Oh, whatever. But that's basically the end of... that's how it ends. And then this game basically heads automatically into Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, because at the beginning... I'm going to let you go first, Andy. What do you think about this?
I thought it was confusing, first of all. But in the end, I think it was a really good explanation. Kind of like I was wondering, how did Roxas suddenly end up in this place? Kingdom Hearts 2, I never played this game before.
Yeah.
I never watched all the cutscenes. Or it's not even a let's play, it's more like a let's watch.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to say that. Let's watch. Or let's commentate.
Mm-hmm. But it was really good.
Graphic-wise, I mean... The thing is just...
Graphics-wise, I feel like it's Kingdom Hearts 2 cutscenes.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Which I'm glad for. I mean, because especially since this was on a DS at the beginning, which is, by the way, nowhere near as good as a PS2.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that they took the time to update everything. And like real, because the lip syncing and everything in the original game is they're moving, their mouths are moving to like Japanese dialogue, but you hear English.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going like nom 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 nom, but you only hear it's time for dinner. Like I don't like that. They didn't like really take time to do the English dubbing and that, right? So this game actually really go back and do that. But anything else you think about this? Story-wise, do you think...
Story-wise?
What does this help?
Like, I still don't know how Sora got where he is. Well, that's because I haven't played through
Chain of Memories?
Chain of Memories,
We'll
which
get
I
to that.
probably should.
Yeah, I think we should just get to that. Maybe next time we come over.
Played Roxas?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that? He's always been Roxas, Justin Gartner.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
And now he seems like a boy band kid.
Yeah, he was.
His
So-
hair, too.
Yeah, so yeah, Justin McCartney. He also does like, yeah, he plays. He actually does, I think, more voice acting work in the series than Sora does.
Oh.
I mean, he plays Ventus throughout the entire Birth by Sleep. He does this. He does it in Kingdom Hearts 2. So yeah, he's been in the series just as much as Sora has.
Mm-hmm.
And the story, like, do you think anything else about this? I mean, besides that, like, do you think this is a good game?
Definitely a good game if you want to figure out more about the story. If you're interested in hearing more about the story, definitely. It was worth it to play through it and watch through it because now I know more about the series. And I think it was on par with the same thing as the original one and the second one. It has that kind of anime feel to it.
Yeah.
Kind of like you're watching or reading a manga or something like that.
One of my biggest problems with this, though, is that it's more just like the series after Kingdom Hearts 1 really started going more away from Disney and just anime. Just like you don't really see much Disney in this at all. You're in Twilight Town the entire freaking game pretty much. I mean, you go you go to Castle Oblivion and all that, but like in terms of actual gameplay and the true game, like with the gameplay, you go to the world. The worlds are just there to sidetrack you. Like you just go there, you do a mission, kill like 10 Heartless or whatever, come back.
I feel like it would have been better if they just made it as like a movie.
Yeah, me too, actually.
And then just like had the movie as like an in-between.
Yeah, like I don't because this game has pretty bad pacing in the actual game, like game to like story on the DS game. Because it's this game is it's not exactly the same as Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2. I mean the battle system in the game is much more complicated or whatever, and you can do more. I don't actually think you can use 2 keyblades throughout the entire game actually till the very end. So that's kind of pointless even bringing that up. But like I think the pacing in this game is just kind of. The cutscenes, like I don't like about I'm talking about the actual game. Like the cutscenes in this are fine, but the actual game, if we were going to review that, yeah, like, it's probably the worst paced.
Feels
game in
less
the series.
like a game and more just like a
like
one of those little books.
It's like they're just trying to tell a story, but they remember, oh yeah, it's a game, so we had to add in gameplay anyway. It's like the gameplay is a second thought. Like yeah, we had to have it in there.
That's what I have ice cream with.
Oh my gosh! I just had to say that, guys. Like that's not a sex joke. I'm serious. I didn't mean it like that.
Funny.
But yeah, like in terms of that, like, is it the worst ever? No. It's just bad. It's just badly paced. It's not enough Disney when it should be. The story is really, in the end, I'm glad they have it here, but it's not that interesting.
Mm-hmm.
They could have done so much more. Like this is Roxas. He has 2 keyblades. Do like he did like Metal Gear Rising takes advantage of like what Raiden can do, jumping on walls and crushing things. Look at this. He has 2 keyblades. That'd be awesome. Like do like
they could have made
backflips
this
over
into
buildings.
a sick game.
Yeah, they could have easily done that, but they just decided not to. Because they just wanted to focus on story and not gameplay. But whatever. Point is, it's okay. It's not terrible, but I wouldn't recommend you guys. Nowadays, just watch the cutscenes. I don't recommend you play the game, the actual game. Don't buy it. And what do you think? Do you think like, if you were gonna play, say, Kingdom Hearts 2 or whatever, or play this game before Kingdom Hearts 2, like would you make a choice between playing Kingdom Hearts 2 or this?
I would definitely play Kingdom Hearts 2. It was way better.
Yeah.
I loved Kingdom Hearts 2.
And say this right here just shows that he does end up breaking up Sora, but I like this very ending piece. But that's it, guys. I'm Mark.
And I'm Andrew.
Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day and take care.
All right.